Can you make Daft Punk's defunct lead sound on the Moog Grandmother? Well, the answer's sort of, but not exactly. The original was made on a Korg MS-20 from the late 70s, and the VCA was able to be driven a lot harder. You could really get that distortion. Also, the filter was completely different, obviously, but you can get an approximation, and I'll show you what I did to get fairly close. You may be able to get closer. You could probably add a distortion unit or do some other external processing to get it even closer. But for our purposes, we'll just go through the routing that I did and let you guys go from there. Before I get started, I want to give a shout out to Alex Ball, whose tutorial on the MS-20 was the basis for this patch. To get started, you're going to want to set both oscillator 1 and 2 to sawtooth. Then you're going to want to tune oscillator 2 a fifth above oscillator 1. Once you've done that, you're going to want to set the octave on oscillator 1 to 8 feet and the octave on oscillator 2 to 16 feet. Moving over to the mixer, turn both oscillator 1 and 2 all the way up. We want to get that VCA cranking as hard as we can. Next, move over to the high-pass filter, set the filter cutoff to about 11 o'clock. Moving over to the low-pass filter, set the cutoff to 200 Hertz. Set the envelope amount to 10 and the resonance also to 10 o'clock. Keep the keyboard tracking off, then move over to the envelope, set the attack to just barely below 8 o'clock, set the decay to just slightly above 2 o'clock, and the release at 2 o'clock. Turn the sustain all the way down. Now we've got some patching to do, so grab your patch cables and let's get started. First, move over to the ARP sequencer section. You're going to want to patch the keyboard out to the envelope amount in on the filter module. Once you've done that, take the output of the filter and patch it to the input of the high-pass filter. Take the output of the high-pass filter and go to the input of the VCA. Once you've done that, you're going to want to add some envelope control to the filter. We're going to take the positive envelope out and patch it into the cutoff in of the filter. Last but not least, we're going to take a short 1/4-inch patch cable or a short audio cable, go from the audio out of the grandmother on the back to the instrument in. We're going to process the grandmother's audio back through itself. Now to hear it or record it, you're going to have to take the audio from the 1/8-inch Euro rack output on the back of the grandmother. To get the sound as close as you can, try adjusting the parameters on the envelope as well as the envelope amount on the filter, the resonance, and the filter cutoff. One of the issues I had trying to approximate this sound, which was originally done on the MS-20, is getting enough distortion. Even routing the audio back into itself and turning the mixer all the way up, I just couldn't get it as distorted as the original. You might try inserting a distortion pedal between the output of the grandmother and the instrument input. Alright, thanks for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe. Also, I'd love to see your comments below. Until next time, take care.